Hello, Denver. Hello. We are officially in Denver today. I flew out here at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, that is such a pretty spaniel. Okay, sorry. I flew out here at about 3 o'clock this morning. I'm staying across the street. I don't know if you can see it. I'm staying across the street from Coors Field, home of the Colorado Rockies. And so we're going to go downstairs, and it looks like it may rain. I hope not. I can see the team practicing. I can see their butts. That sounds like a 5-year-old. I've been to Denver now every 6 months for the past 2 years, and some of it was for work, some of it was not. But it has been really fun every single time. I love Colorado. But we're going to go see the Colorado Rockies tonight with a client. So again, as you guys know, the normal deal. I'm probably not going to have my camera out a whole heck of a lot, but I always have my camera with me, so it's hard to separate the girl from the lens. Let me take you in here with me. I should have given you the grand tour before I actually came in and started throwing all my stuff around, but what was I going to do in here? Oh, my other necklace. But I immediately ran in. I had to hop on a call, and then I just completely crashed out, which is not bad. It's not like I wasn't stressed. I just was tired. My little stack. I haven't worn this necklace in a very long time. No offense to my grandma, because that's who it is, but I will show you the view at least. The view is really cool. The last time I stayed at this hotel, the last time I was here for this same client meeting. I was on the other side overlooking McGregor Square, which I will show you. It really does look like it's gonna rain. But I will show you what I'm overlooking this time, which is the field this time. And you can see what I mean by it looks like it's gonna rain, all of that. So down here, this is I don't know if you can see it. Over here is the walkway. So this actually connects our hotel to the stadium. And then you have, you've got downtown Denver and home of the Colorado Rockies. I don't know if you can see it, but right there when I was talking about being able to see the players. Yeah, so you can kind of see them, like right there. Right there. They're like stretching and getting ready. I'm not trying to creep, I just looked and I saw it, so like don't judge. So we're gonna plop here real quick and I'm gonna check the weather. Where's my phone? You guys, I'm having a rough go of it this go around. I found it. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about like what's been going on in my life here recently while I am waiting on just updates of like where people are meeting. But updates on my life. I have been obviously working a lot. I have had a lot of work stuff going on the past couple of months anyway, because we went through kind of a restructure of our teams in April, and it wasn't super crazy, but of course, like aftermath of any sort of restructure like that, you start figuring out what's working and what's not. And then I had some family stuff come up that was kind of all mentally all consuming for me, and time consuming in some ways too. That also coincided with me needing to get a biopsy done because they found some abnormal cells, which my mom had a bout last year with endometrial cancer. And then, of course, now I go into my test results, or I go in for this test, and then they ended up taking 7 samples. They said that they took 2 biopsies, but they definitely took 7. definitely felt 7 samples taken. And so I was dealing with a lot of that stress because I just didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going to happen. They told me that it was likely that it was nothing. But again, you kind of, as a young woman, you're like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. And because of that biopsy, I had to change medication. And that medication has made me break out like I'm 12 again. And I hate it. I hate it so much. But it'll pass, it'll go. But I've been on it for a month now, and I have to hit the 3-month mark on it. That's what they told me. They were like 3 months, and then we'll refer you to a dermatologist. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this for 3 months. And then in other life update news, I feel like I've kind of talked about this a little bit, but my brother and sister-in-law moved down here with my niece back in February. I say here, I'm in Denver. They moved to Wilmington in February, and they live really close. Like our whole family now lives really, really close. And so the past couple of months, they've been expecting their second child, my nephew. And literally just last night, it wouldn't be a Maggie trip if there wasn't some sort of travel drama. Literally yesterday, my sister-in-law goes to her doctor's appointment, and they're like, yeah, you need to go to the hospital. He's coming today. And so he ended up arriving last night. He's adorable. He's so cute. I have not seen him in person, but I've gotten all the pictures and all the videos, and Grandma and Papa have gotten to see him. And, you know, of course, like everyone's happy and healthy, and that's all that matters. And I will squeeze the little shug when I get back home. But of course, it wasn't travel delays. It wasn't rain. It wasn't anything like that. It was my sister-in-law having my nephew the day before my trip. And then other than that, I launched Around the Corner, which I don't know if anybody follows me on socials, but I launched Around the Corner on June 1st. I could say that I launched it, even though it's been kind of a work in progress for a while. I kind of reintroduced it because I've been working on this site for a long time, and it's been such a labor of love and a learning experience for me. I never in a million years thought that I would do something like this, and it is so interesting. I've learned so much, and it's been nice to have like something different to do that isn't my full-time job but feels very productive. That brings us to today. I'm in Denver. It literally looks like it's about to storm. Let me look at I know I have a lot of purple on today. 4 p.m., 35% chance of rain. Let's look at the radar. Maybe. There it is. See? It literally just there and gone. I'm never doing early morning flights like that again. Should have learned my lesson. Anyway, let's go. So checking in before I meet up with the rest of the crew. We just went to Tom's Watch Bar and now we're headed to club level to watch the game. Already had a beer. Feeling good. Here we go. Hi there, how's it going? See if this will inspire anything. Nope.
I'm ready. I'm right here. Would have been you. I'm right here, man.
Hi guys. So I'm currently back in my room. It is currently 10:08 on, yep, see my dog? It's currently like 10:08. I can't sleep. I went to like lay down and like relax, and I want to edit these photos that I took earlier because they were really cool, and we have our client meeting tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and crank out a couple of edits so that when we go to this meeting tomorrow, they have, like, we can kind of be like, hey, we had such a great time with you last night. Here you go. I'm very tired, but I like don't want to go to sleep because I know that if I go to sleep now, I'm going to end up waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to get some edits done and get rolling on it. And I don't know. Maybe we go to sleep in 20 minutes. Maybe we go to sleep in an hour. We'll see. This recommendation from a client. I'm from North Carolina, so I always want to find local places. So we asked one of our clients, and we met up. He recommended here. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. But if it's not local, we don't eat it. So we like. Yep. Yeah, when you were like, how early? And I was like, I mean, I'm only here for 24 more hours, so wherever.
Like the ice cream is that kind of.
Damn it. Well, I would assume being in like a dairy market,
Yeah,
it makes sense.
yeah, they're actually based on the other side of the highway, but
Yeah.
have a shop here.
Okay.
What would you guys like? Cappuccino?
Yeah.
Good enough to get back to the
That's what I like. When local businesses can expand instead of like corporations or conglomerates coming in, like. There's like.
You can do that. It'd be easy for you.
I don't think it would, because then I would feel bad. Doing the aesthetic.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Of course.
Hi, hello. This is gonna work out well for me in the edit, I can tell. Hi guys, hello. It is Friday. I woke up this morning around 5 and I went and got breakfast with my friend Dylan, which you saw. And he and I got to catch up. We never see each other in person. We only get to see each other like maybe once a year. But Dylan and I actually met through playing Dungeons and Dragons. So if you've watched any of my other videos and you see me playing D&D, usually they're the ones that I'm playing with. So I got to see him and catch up for a little bit. He showed me around downtown a little bit. And so I'm actually going to go to a couple of the spots that he showed me because we were there so early in the morning, they like weren't open yet. And so I'm going to go back and visit a couple spots and then just going to hang out for the rest of the day. I've got my laptop with me, so obviously if anything comes up, I'll address it. I'm going to go enjoy and see some of Denver that I didn't get to see the last time, and then come back to the hotel and just get my life together and get everything packed because I need to leave tomorrow morning at like 5 a.m., which is better than me leaving the other morning at 3 a.m. So that'll be fun. So tomorrow's flight, we go from Denver to Chicago. I've got about an hour layover in Chicago and then flying from Chicago to Wilmington. And I hopefully should be in Wilmington by like 4, knock on wood. Where's wood? That's drywall. But I am hoping that I can be home tomorrow before a late hour. Anyway, let's get going.